Hello, my name is Dr. Malcolm Oliver, and I want to welcome you to Public Policy Analysis. This is going to be a very fascinating and wonderful course that's going to introduce you to the world of public policy analysis and help you get a better understanding of how politicians, public administrators, and various people within the public policy analysis field define public problems and put forth recommendations on how to solve those problems. All right. Um, this course, in a lot of ways, it is challenging because we're going to go through a lot of different materials that put forth theories on how public policy works, but also, depending on what theory you subscribe to or is out there, they also give different prescriptions on how you go about solving public problems. But one of the things I want you to know is that in some way or another, you are here studying public policy, public administration, because you have a natural interest in the field. And because of that, I would like for you to use this as a course to build your own knowledge base and your own strengths upon the field, within the field of public policy that you are most interested in. All right. For example, if you work within a school district, maybe you're interested in education policy. If you work in, say, a police department, maybe you're interested in criminal justice. But if you work in a hospital or so forth and so on, maybe you're interested in healthcare policy. All right. But what I want you to do is build upon your own knowledge base, which in some way or another, it comes from your own professional experience. But then I want you to listen to your peers, people who work in other fields and other parts of the public policy making world, and also learn from them. See what the similarities are and the differences, and some of the ways that problems or social issues are defined, and then the recommendations and strategies put forth on how to solve those issues. And what that will allow you to do is become more creative and innovative and stepping outside the box to look for ways and means to solve some of the most pressing social issues that we have in our society today. All right? But I also want you to know that one of your key strengths, not just in this course, but in the field of public policy making and administration, is you got to have confidence. And that confidence is going to be based upon the knowledge and insight that you gain in your respective fields and the recommendations that you put forth on how to solve social challenges. Because one of the primary reasons why we have many social challenges, such as education, such as dealing with criminal justice, such as with healthcare, such as with science, global warming, transportation, employment, economic development, because we haven't found the solution yet. We live in a very wealthy nation, but we have still tremendous challenges. And the hope is that you take the knowledge from this course and you start to apply it and solve some of the challenges that we have in the society. All right. One of the keys to success is consistency. It's not being perfect. You don't have to be perfect, but you need to be consistent. And in being consistent, you're going to learn and you're going to learn how to work through any of the challenges that you have. Don't be afraid to ask questions, but also don't be afraid to question others, all right, about their thoughts, their beliefs. How did they figure out the solution or what did they research to come up with this particular answer to this issue, whatever it is, all right? But be consistent because consistency is the key to success. At this point in time, what I want you to do is ask yourself three questions. Three questions. First one is, what public policy challenge are you most interested in learning about and why? What public policy challenge are you most interested in learning about and why? Then, how does this interest in this public policy issue relate to you on a personal level? Is it because of your job? Is it because something that you've seen in the neighborhood you live in or the community that you come from? Is it something that has touched your family? So, yeah. How does it relate to you on a personal level? And then also, how would you like for this course to help you in becoming more effective at addressing this public policy challenge? All right. Now, this is going to be different for each one of you, but by starting to ask these questions, you start narrowing down and focusing on what you want to get out of this course, because you're going to get a lot of information and a lot of knowledge, but I also want you to be satisfied in utilizing this course to help you increase your knowledge base about the field of public policy that you are most interested in. All right, because there are a lot of public policy challenges out there, like I've mentioned: the economy, transportation, education, foreign policy, tax policy, Social Security, Medicaid, energy, environmental, so forth and so on, and the list goes on. You don't have to also just want to know about one area of policy, but it's best to focus on something that you want to learn the most about, and then you can expand to other areas because you'll have the framework in which to do that. All right. Now, one of the things that I want to introduce is that when we talk about public policy, there's always a window of opportunity. Something hits the newspapers, it comes up and becomes an issue, right? But there's only a certain amount of time where things come together to be able to get that issue through the public policy making process. And that's one of the things that we're going to study in this. But I want you to really look at this course as an opportunity to learn and sharpen and refine your knowledge base about public policy issues. And with that, please let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to working with you on this course.